What's up, everybody? Before we get into today's video, just bear with me for a moment because I got to go over a few things. Yes. Number one, tomorrow is our free Silver Tempest live break. So if you signed up, make sure you're ready because I have a good feeling that we are going to get some alternate arts, baby. Next up, the motherload of all motherloads. I have bought every single Crown Zenith mini tin display that the distributor had left. This is it. Once these are gone, I have no idea if we'll ever get any more, so get yours now. They're up for a great price. We're also gonna pack Shy Guy's order. Special shout out to Shy Guy for holding it down for me and always getting stuff from the shop. Silver Tempest, Crown Zenith, and he's ahead on today's deal with some Crown Zenith mini tins. And of course, it wouldn't be a complete order without some butterscotch pudding, the Japanese card, and a special note as a thank you from me. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Birds are chirping, dogs are barking, cats are sleeping. It's a great day. Now that the window's closed and I can no longer hear that dog barking, we can get to the point of the video, which is that Poke Beach released the full set list for Twilight Masquerade. It's Crimson Haze and Mask of Change combined, minus the Loyal 3, which is, I think, Okie Dokie, Pheasant, and whatever the monkey is called. So we're gonna go ahead and make a tier list, and I know how great the last tier list was. You guys made sure to let me know how great it was. I've decided to, adjust the template a little bit. I don't think the opinion was the problem, but the template is gonna be a little different this time. No more regular EXs because I judge each type of card off of a different criteria. So when a regular EX is above an illustrator art, it gets a little confusing. But hey, at the end of the day, it's all opinion. If you disagree in any capacity, make sure to let me know down below. Let's get into the tier list. We have best, great, good, meh, ew, and burn it with fire. It's gotta be pretty bad if we want to burn it with fire. I don't know if there's anything in this set that makes me want to burn it with fire. Just at a glance, Twilight Masquerade looks like it's going to be the best set of Scarlet and Violet to date. You can make an argument for like Paldea Evolved with all of the illustrator arts, but I really like Twilight Masquerade from what I can see so far. Now, first up, we have Pinsir. Now, this is a really great artwork. I like it a lot. Pinsir is an OG, so I might have a little bit of bias here, but I'm gonna go ahead and slide Pinsir right into great. Now, next up is Sunflora. I've never been a huge Sunflora fan, but this is a good artwork. It's bordering on great, but because of my own personal bias, I'm gonna slide it into good. I'll put some respect on it. It could go into great depending on who you are. Now, the next one we have up is Dipplin. This is Applin's new evolve form, and I gotta tell you, I already like this evolution line way better than its other ones. So I'm rocking with this Dipplin. I think it is actually great. It is a great artwork. I'll slide for my boy Dipplin, all right? Now, next up, we have Poltegeist. I think that's what this one is. That might be its previous evolution. Not 100% sure. It's not bad. It doesn't really do it for me, but it is a good artwork. I think we're gonna have a lot of goods in this set. Next up, we have Torkoal. He looks like he's being used to burn some coal and make pottery. Thematically, I think it's a great card. Art-wise, I like it. I'm not wowed by it, so I would slide him into good as well. Now, with Infernape, we have a very vibrant card here, reminiscent of like a full art with a little bit more pizzazz. And I think I'm gonna let him slide on good. I'm on the fence, to be honest, but I'm gonna put him in good. I don't feel like it's a meh card. I know somebody is probably going to get upset at this next one, but I'm gonna have to throw the Frostlass in meh. I like the concept. Conceptually, I think it's great. I just think that the execution was a little lackluster to my personal taste, okay? Okay, I'm sorry. Now, next up, we have Manaphy. This card is an instant meh for me, even though you have like the Whalmers and stuff in the background, and the way that they're kind of blended into the photo is nice. It didn't do it for me. It's gonna be a meh. Now, next up is the Cramorant, and I'm no Cramorant fan, but this illustration kind of reminds me of the Mr. Krabs meme when he's in the middle and it's all blurred out around him because there's a bunch of stuff going on. I want to say it's good. People are probably gonna go, why is Cramorant and good but the Frostlass is a meh? I'll drop it into meh. Now, this next guy, I have Is it Helioptile or something like that? I don't remember what this Pokemon's name is, to be honest. But I like the artwork. I like the artwork a lot, and I think it is a solid, good candidate. Now, next up is the Wattrel, and this Wattrel, admittedly, I don't know too much about Wattrel as a Pokemon outside of its name, but the electric water bird and the diving into the water and the lightning coming off of, the wings, like, I like lightning, okay? I might be a little biased here, but this is probably one of the better arts in the set for me personally. I'm dropping it into great. Chimeco, easy great. Concept, design, ambience, everything is just, I love it. Now this next one is Enamorus. I do know the name, but that's about it. I don't know if it's a mythic, a legendary, exactly what Enamorus is, but this card is like full art 2.0. The design, the concept is actually kind of interesting, and you have like this very cartoonish effect going on. It almost seems like they're gonna drop an anvil on your head and then you're gonna have a big bump afterwards. I don't dislike it. I don't think it's great. However, I don't really think it's for me, so I'm gonna let it slide into meh. Now, when I first saw the Growlithe, I did not care. I thought it was mediocre at best, but then I realized that the concept is that you're getting two different angles from two different cards in this set, which you'll see later. But I'll put a little bit of respect on the Growlithe, and I'll let it slide into meh. Personally, not a big fan of the design. I just don't like my dogs with all that hair. I just don't. Next up is Probopass. Never been a huge Probopass fan, but the artwork is cool. Statue, flowers around the edge, umbrella on top. Almost looks like a stone mug that you would get somewhere on vacation in Hawaii. I don't know. Probably never been to Hawaii, so I might be completely wrong. But I do like it. I think it's pretty good. Timber's an immediate U. I'm sorry. There's no explanation. I just don't like the Pokemon, even though the artwork is pretty good. Next up is Lyron. He's pictured here eating on some junk, helping recycle, good for the environment. You can't, give him a meh. He's doing God's work. Good. Now we're back to Applin, the pre-evolution of Diplin, and in this case, I really like this picture. I don't like it as much as the Diplin, so that immediately slides it into good. Next up is Tatsugiri, and honestly, the only thing it does is make me want to eat sushi, and I'm on a diet as I'm drinking Monster with ice. So, Tatsugiri is kind of meh to me. Chansey at the Pokemon Center helping out, I'm assuming, and you got a Snorlax who seems on the relatively small side for a Snorlax, randomly in the corner. So the card, a little unrealistic in the Pokeverse in my opinion, but a nice card nonetheless. Go ahead and slide that into good. Now this Eevee, that's probably why a lot of people are here and they're going to be in this set. I'm not enamored with Eevee and Evolutions like a lot of people. I do like me some Umbreon and some Jolteon, and I get it. Eevee, this is a top tier card. It's one of the best cards in the set. The Sinistee EX full art here, it's not bad, but a lot of these are comparable to Illustrator arts, are probably going to go into meh. Next up we have the Teal Mask. I like the color scheme and everything, but it is just a regular full art, and in comparison to all the Illustrator arts that we're currently ranking, it's going to be hard for any full art to get out of the meh category. Mad Cargo is no exception. I like the card. I like the lava dripping, crystallized. It's cool, but in comparison to Illustrator arts, it's going to have to go into meh. Now, the Flame Mask might be the only exception of the full arts here. There's something about this mask and the color and the crystallization that actually kind of sings to me. If you ask me which one was my favorite out of the four, I would probably go with the green one because I think that it looks the coolest normally. But in this particular case, some reason the fire one just kind of works. I don't know why. So I'm gonna put them in good. Palafin, I like Palafin, but this card's kind of just ew, man. I don't care. I'm gonna feel sad if I rank this card in meh, but it has to be done. Please don't cry, Water Mask. Please don't cry. Luxray. Luxray's a cool Pokemon. The full art is kind of whatever. I don't care. I'm sorry. It's you. Like, Luxray needs to be done justice, please. Next up, we have the Iron Air Freshener. Color scheme, though, I kind of like it. I think I'm gonna let him slide into good on this one. Now, Screamtail, look, it's a Jigglypuff with makeup on and a weave. Burn it with fire. This, I don't like it. I don't like it. Get this shit out of here. Full art Greninja. Teetering in between meh and good. I mean, as a full art, it's just the full arts, man. The full arts don't do it for me. Yeah, I'm a broken record. Same thing with this one, the Stone Mask or whatever it's called. It's meh. I love me some Dragapult, but as a full art, it's meh. Now Blissey looks a little bit nicer, but I'm still not quite swept away. It's not good enough for me to put it in good. I think it's gonna have to go into meh. This fucking thing. What the fuck is this? Poach it, burn it with fire. Get it the fuck out of here, please. Don't care, don't want to know. Enamor's dropped an anvil on this Pokemon's head, and that's why it's got that big ass pink lump right there in the center. Finish the job. This old guy, I have no idea who he is. The artwork isn't terrible, but it's just you. Not waifu, not a cool Pokemon. Just go. Next, I believe her name is Carmine. This is a good card. Like it. Let's get it up there into good. This next guy is like if Armin never became the Colossal Titan. I don't like this card. It sucks. Now this next guy, I believe the name is Kyuden. Cool card. Got some style. I like it. It's a good card. Now this girl, I have no idea who she is at all. But just based off the artwork alone, it is automatic good for me. Why are her eyes so different from the other characters? Am I tripping? Now this guy, not a waifu, not quite as cool as Kyuden, but you know, I'll let him slide on good. I'll let him slide. Meh. No, let's do meh. Perrin is an automatic good, no questions asked. Moving on. Next up, we have a Sinistea Secret Illustrator Rare. I think that this is a really cool card. Definitely an upgrade off of the other one. Not one of the best cards in the set, but I think we can let him slide into great. Now, the Secret Illustrator Rare for the masks, I feel like all of them could have been better. In my opinion, they are all just good. They'll probably have better artworks in the future. I feel like they could have done better, but they're not terrible. We'll let them all slide into good. We have the Teal Mask, the Water Mask, the Fire Mask, and the Stone Mask, or whatever it is, all sliding into good. Now, next up is probably the best card in the set, hands down. My chase card, the card I will 100% be gunning for. I may even waste an egregious amount of money trying to pull it, because I have to pull it before Shy Guy, and that is the Greninja EX. The Greninja Secret Illustrator Rare is just so sick. It's like you just opened a box of Go-Gurts and bro just popped out like, what's good? This card is just, it's amazing. I love it. Now this card has me very conflicted. The Ursaluna, or whatever this thing is called, the Secret Illustrator Rare for this card is just like, I burned it with fire on the full art. I'm not going to do that to the Secret Illustrator Rare. I'll probably slide it into good because it's definitely an improvement, but you know, conceptually wise at least. But I think that I just don't really like the Pokemon. And while we're at it, the gold card, burn it with fire too. Sorry. Now Carmine, people are going to go crazy over this card. I think it'll probably be the second most expensive card to the Greninja, and it's definitely one of the best cards in the set. You could possibly say the same about Kyuden next. I think Kyuden was the third most expensive card in Mask of Change. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case in English, but it's definitely one of the best cards in the set. I have no clue who this girl is, but I really love this card. It is definitely probably my number 2. And I think it could potentially actually be the second or third most expensive card in the set. I was kind of sleeping on this Perrin Secret Illustrator Rare at first, but then after looking it over, I realized, as I'm looking in the camera right now, that you can actually see the reflection of the Growlithe from earlier in the camera. So that extra touch really kind of made it better in my opinion, and it is still Perrin, so I do think it is one of the best cards in the set still, but I think it's probably going to come somewhere around like 5th or 6th in terms of total value. If you were to create an order list for all the cards, I would probably say Greninja, Carmine, the girl by the water that I don't know her name, then Kitten, then maybe the Eevee, or pairing and then Eevee. I think those are like the top 6. The Golden Teal Mask, it's good. I don't dislike it. I'll throw it in good. Our next cards are a piece of food, a skateboard, and a hammer. They're all going into, I guess we'll just throw them into good. They're fine. I don't hate them or love them. However, I might be a little biased with the next one. The Legacy Energy in gold with all the different colors looks phenomenal. Okay, it's going into great. I think it's a great card, and it's probably playable too. Who knows? I don't really play the TCG like that. Now, some honorable mentions on the pack artwork because I saw the pictures and I was like, screw it, let's just throw it on there anyways. Burn all of them with fire except for the Dragapult. The Dragapult sleeved artwork is phenomenal. Okay, but yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully it wasn't too long-winded and the tier list had a little bit more structure and made more sense than the previous ones. Let me know what you agree with or disagree with down below. Make sure you're subscribed, and if you could, please drop a like on the video. It helps out the channel a lot. Obviously, don't forget, tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, there will be the live break stream, so come by, say hi, check it out, or see what you pulled if you are in it. And also, don't forget about all the great stuff that we have on the shop. I'm Limitsbreak. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you soon. Peace.